And we're live.
All right. So. This is a different thing. And I know it seems like it's hockey related, but it's really not.
It's Taylor slipping in hockey through the back door.
It's not.
So there's an expansion graph for the Seattle Kraken.
It's not that. It's not that. I was thinking, because I've been following the expansion draft closely, and so I've been like, oh, I'm interested. Who's going to get taken? Who's not? Where's everybody going to move? But nobody but me gives a fuck about that.
Don't want Carey Price.
You might end up with him. But here is I'll link it to you guys. So basically, a little bit of drama that's been unfurling with the Chicago Blackfeet, as Kyle would call them. So basically, it was like a open secret, apparently, in 2010 and a little before, that there was a guy who worked for the organization who would goad and coerce new prospects and even some players to come to his house and watch things. So like you can see right here. So we'll look. In or around May 2010, while plaintiff John Doe was at Aldrich, the guy being accused, apartment for coaching advice, Aldrich turned on pornography and began to masturbate in front of plaintiff. Keep in mind, this plaintiff is likely an NHL star or NHL player that's still in the league. In or around 2010, plaintiff John Doe attempted to leave Aldrich's apartment, but Aldrich blocked the only exit from the apartment, grabbed a souvenir Cubs bat from his wall, and physically threatened the plaintiff with a small bat. In 2010, while brandishing the bat at plaintiff John Doe, Aldrich verbally threatened the plaintiff by stating that he would never play in the NHL if plaintiff did not engage in non-consensual sexual activity with Aldrich at that time. While brandishing the bat at the plaintiff, Aldrich verbally threatened plaintiff by stating that Aldrich would ruin plaintiff financially and destroy his career if he did not engage in sexual activity with Aldrich at the time. So non-consensual. Sorry. Around the same time, after physically and verbally threatening the plaintiff, Aldrich exposed himself. Aldrich engaged in non-consensual sexual activity with plaintiff John Doe, including Aldrich masturbating in front of him, forcibly touching him, and other lewd and lascivious conduct until Aldrich ejaculated on the plaintiff while the plaintiff was paralyzed with fear.
Huh. So Louis C.K. is a coach for the Blackhawks?
You're never going to play for the Chicago Blackhawks if you don't. I mean, and this, keep in mind, this is a professional athlete who just got drafted. This guy's 18. Like,
Ooh, 17
or 18.
Your point
I'm sure
attractive.
He's in tremendous shape. But apparently the entire Blackhawks organization and a bunch of the players like knew about this guy, and they let him go because of like some kerfuffle surrounding it. And then he got recommended to coach an under 18 boys team. And he did that. And then he got caught doing some sinister shit over there as well, if I recall. So this guy, not just Hollywood, folks, open secrets all over the place with these ghouls. I just didn't expect it to be a guy masturbating on hockey players in Chicago.
Just blowing loads all over the Blackfeet. That's great.
Isn't this guy like meant to be like a professional athlete in the sport of basically ice skating around, beating the fucking shit out of each other? And then he's just like standing there, just copping a fucking load.
A load?
I shouldn't. It sounds like I'm shaming this cunt for being paralyzed with fear while getting masturbated on. But surely, like, I mean, so if someone cornered me and started trying to jizz on me, I'd probably, I don't know, throw a couple of punches. And this guy's like a professional.
You've never worked for machinima. I'm gonna tell you right now. You lean back and you take it.
This is why Hutch and I still don't get along.
I was Scene Hatters. It's much funnier to pin it on Scene Hatters.
Oh, is it?
He's just
Hello,
the last
everybody. I'm gonna come on you. Welcome to another Minecraft video where I'm gonna come on you. That's what the fuck he did. But dude, like I hear what you're saying, Slush, but also like
Mr. Stark watch
being 18. Like,
oh, no,
I would believe whatever an adult at the organization said. Like, this guy did not have the authority to be like, you're not going to play in the NHL. But like, if an adult who works for the organization tells me that, I'm going to be like, oh,
yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's clearly going to ruin my professional hockey career. Nobody else, no other team would want me.
I wonder. Now they described him as paralyzed with fear, something that has happened to me. I've had sleep paralysis, etc. I don't buy that he was paralyzed with fear.
I bet he was in
shock. Course of time that it took for some guy to ejaculate on him. I think instead he was coerced. That he like fell for it. That he was like, well, fuck, if this is how you get in the NHL, I'll stand here.
So what you're
Shirtless.
saying, Woody, is that if he's
Sure,
going to
you added that.
So if he's going to come,
what it takes.
so if
With
he's
his
going
tight, popping
to,
professional athlete body.
so if he's going to come forward with these accusations, no pun intended, then I feel like he should probably have to forfeit any titles or accomplishments he's made in the NHL, right? Just like those actresses.
No, they're
I
not
don't think
going
he
to
should be
take.
able to out. I think that Jennifer Lawrence should have to give up her Oscar, for example.
No, she should be able to keep that Hunger Games money, and this guy should be able to keep his NHL money.
But
I'm
there's
in the
some other
minority there.
actress who might have got that role.
Yeah.
If Jennifer Lawrence didn't have sex with
Maybe, but like, okay, well, this scenario is this guy's already been drafted. Like he's
Maybe.
on.
For all you
Yeah,
know,
but
he was
who knows?
only drafted for his
plenty of
hot-
people get drafted. Not everyone makes the team. You know,
I don't
what
know.
is
I
the
think-
difference between the 6th round and the 7th round player? Nothing.
That's true,
nothing.
but it would
The
be-
difference is one guy lets me come on him and the other doesn't.
It would be funny if they're like the plaintiff John Doe, who was drafted 2nd overall in the 2008.
They like hold up his rookie card.
Like,
His
out
rookie
as a
card
blue-
into evidence.
Shouldn't have done that.
I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I personally think that Jennifer Lawrence just deserves an Oscar for fucking Harvey Weinstein or whatever she
Right?
did.
I'm gonna need
For
to see
pretending that
performance.
Harvey Weinstein's attractive.
That was some,
I-
that'd be hard acting.
That would be that is the absolute acting of her career. Pretending that fucking goblin is a good looking bloke. That guy has a head like a medicine ball. No one can fuck him.
Make me the star of Hunger Games, and I'll fuck Harvey Weinstein now in his prison cell. I think she got a good deal.
Is he in prison still? I thought
That's Cosby that got out. Harvey Weinstein's got to be in prison.
Oh, I just saw that clip of Harvey Weinstein like pretending to need a walker, but I guess he like walked his way right back to prison afterwards.
I think maybe they like let him out every now and then to like try him in a different state or municipality or something like that, and add some more years on. But I'm pretty sure he's locked up.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get to produce any more films.
Well, different kinds of films, maybe.
Yeah, snuff films in prison.
Cool people.
This is back since the show started because we do such a long podcast. Another bit of the amended lawsuit from that Blackhawks player got dropped, and I thought it was all like the people at the tippity top or like
And then
the
he made
coaches
the ejaculate
doing
back
shit.
on him.
that would be a good drop. But this one says in the years following the abuse of John Doe by Aldrich, he was subjected to humiliating trash talk by his teammates during scrimmages where coaches were present. Defendant, the Blackhawks, by and through its agents, permitted its players to repeatedly harass him by calling him a FA. Let's start out here. Oh,
He's a bundle of sticks.
yeah. Asking if he couldn't focus because he, quote, wanted to suck someone off, end quote. and commenting that he should, quote, go suck a dick, among other similar harassing statements.
That sounds a lot like any sport I've ever played.
Yeah,
Why
but
is
they knew
sports so
he was
fucking
abused
rapey?
by this guy.
What? Like, I want to
Go-karts at 7 years old were rough in Australia.
The reason I was talking to somebody about this very recently, like maybe yesterday. I don't know. My sleep schedule's fucked. But I was talking about baseball, and they're like, "So why didn't you play high school ball?" And I was like, "Well, they raped a guy on the bus the year before I got there, and
Not
so
gay,
I didn't
bro.
want any of that. They literally raped a boy on the fucking bus. Nothing ever came of that, by the way. I know his name. I know.
Don't say it, but that's fucked up. They knew. Wait, he was anally
Sounds like everyone
penetrated
knew.
on the bus
with a bottle. They stuck a Coca-Cola bottle in his ass on the bus.
That
Yeah,
is
that's-
And those people-
despicable.
they raped
People
him.
do that
What a
shit all the
waste of a
time with the
Coke.
fucking with like sports and shit like that. It's fucked
His name
up.
was- his
I
name
don't
was
like
Josh.
it though. Like that guy might be like that might fuck him up forever.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hope so. He was kind of an asshole.
Oh well,
Yeah, now he's quite the asshole.
that's a big punishment.
I actually didn't like him very much. But you know, I wasn't the most likable guy of all time or anything. I'm not saying I would be immune to good old fashioned bottle fucking. You know, Coca-Cola comes from Georgia. We got so many glass bottles floating around here. I hope they use the glass bottle because the knurling on like a regular
Jesus
bottle.
Christ.
You know that grippy shit right up here. Like you don't.
Oh,
want any of that.
don't use a Gatorade bottle.
Why?
It's got that lip, so it's just gonna.
I mean, you
Pop
never
it
know.
in.
You never know what they might stick in there. You never know.
That's not what you think it is. Kyle enjoys a big chest.
That's a Goomba. It's a Goomba. Get your
bishop.
mind out of the gutter.
It's the traffic cone, obviously. When his truck is
when I
used to
do my
block him.
motorcycle practices in the parking
Yeah.
lot, I set up 8 of these, and I steer around them. It's. Get
Oh,
your
I know.
mind out
I
of
thought
the
it was more for like blocking off the road where the truck backs in your gigantic.
Whoa!
anal
Don't
plug.
drive over here. Someone's plugging their ass.
gutter.